one of the baddest father-son combos in BMX. This is Jake and Jay Rutkowitz. Mic check.
Yo, what's up, Mic check?
Yo, what up, gang?
This is the dude right here, man. The one everybody's been waiting for. Jake Rutkowitz.
What up, boys?
Out of PA, right?
Yep, out of PA.
Let's go, man. Jake's in town for the triple challenge. Is that what it's called? Or the triple? Yeah, it's just the triple challenge, right?
Yep, monster triples, yeah.
Yeah, and he hit A1 or A2 in Anaheim last weekend.
Yep.
Crushed it. Which, by the way, what was your run? Tell me your run.
My run was a double flip into a 360 double whip into a front flip.
And for some reason, that run, as insane as it sounds, you didn't qualify.
I did not. I missed it by 3 spots.
Oh, 3? That's it?
I missed by 3 spots, but I mean, it's a step up from the last one.
For sure,
I missed it by like 14 spots last time.
And how old are you?
16 years old.
16 years old, man. X Games. Call this guy, man. It's crazy, dude.
X Games.
But we're out here. In fact, Jake's dad, Jay, is rolling over here now. And I met these guys. I've known you for quite a bit now, and it's super stoked that you were in town. So if anybody knows, when you're in Anaheim, and the next week the Triple Challenge is in Arizona, so he's got to go right by my hometown to go out there. So I said, you guys got to stop by, and we're at La Quinta X Park right now. And dude, Jake just shut this place down. He did about 5 NBDs in like his first 5 minutes being here. What's up, Jay? Say what's up.
Yo, what's up?
Camera's right there, bro.
No, you can put your ass on the camera. It's cool. This is Jake's dad, Jay. Hey, what's up? Yeah, you got to sit in this too. So we're in this thing. So I met these guys about 5 years ago. We were trying to figure it out at Woodward, and I saw Jake was probably 12 and just killing everything at the park. And his dad heard me talking about Florida and came up to me and said, hey, you know Clayton Parker. So shout out Clayton Parker. That's how I met this guy right here.
Yo, Clayton dog.
And Jay rips. He rides everything, anything. And Jay actually also helped me get through Swamp Fest dirt set first time ever. So I got a big shout out to Jay. But yeah, so they're in town moving forward. And Jay, the reason why I wanted to do this is I try and do these interviews with certain people, you know, and me and Jay, we were talking a couple months back, and there was some footage of Jake killing it at some event somewhere. Where was that? Do we remember where it was?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. You've been hitting all the events, so it's like you're a man that travels and goes, and that's what I love to see. I like to see people riding and traveling. So anyway, his dad was like, you know, we were talking, and this isn't like anything negative, but he was just like, you know, on we're not going to say the podcast, but they were talking about it, and they didn't really mention your name. And we were like, this is kind of weird. And I kind of said something to you. I was like, bro, just wait.
Oh, was that the Rumble?
Maybe it was the Rumble.
Maybe it was the Rumble. Okay.
Yeah. And it was the Rumble in Virginia. Yeah, and didn't you win that? No, I mean, or like, well, basically.
I mean, the last one I got the crown.
You got the king of the Rumble. You're the crown king of the Rumble. And this is no offense to anybody because, again, you know, these podcasts, they got a lot of information to cover. And just like now, you know, when you're in the middle of it, you're forgetting shit. So, like, there's so much that I want to talk about, and I should have wrote it down, which I usually do. But I'm going to forget some of it. So they didn't really shout you out that good. But I was like, that's okay because your time is coming. And boy, has your time been coming, man.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you got hooked up by an amazing new bike company. What are we talking here? Oh, we got it right here.
Shout out Rickson Bikes.
We're going to do a bike check here, too. But
we'll do a bike check.
Yeah, so Rickson Bikes. And tell me about how that happened.
Well, wait, how did that happen?
Yeah. You just were killing it on your bike, and somebody noticed,
it was just a new BMX brand coming out. A lot of people were joining it, and it sounded like a good opportunity for me. So
absolutely.
It's like Merritt and Rickson are pretty much like the Sunday and Odyssey
that's a good way to look at it.
type of deal where, like, you know, Merritt made pretty much everything besides frames, so they're like, let's make frames.
Yeah, and they got a hell of a squad, and you got put right on in the beginning. Do you know the names of the rest of the guys on the squad?
Stan Crook, Billy Perry. I know a couple. Jack Henneke, right?
Yeah.
So Billy Perry, I thought that he had something because he like left. Who was it? Volume. So we were just talking about the Castillo interview. Shout out RBMX. Go watch the Brian Castillo video. It's insane. But I was learning a lot about Volume. So he left Volume, and I thought that was kind of his brand. So that's not necessarily Billy Perry's brand, right?
Honestly, I don't know.
I think
I don't know 1,000%.
Yeah, he's involved, but it makes more sense that it's like with Merritt. I don't know the details, so excuse me, BMX World, for that. But Yeah, you got on this, and these frames are dialed, man.
They are sick. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the do they it's not a very trail like dimension, right? It's pretty much a street setup, or
It's a street setup, but I mean, I'm riding it at parks, trails. It rides like a. I don't even know
kids these days can pretty much ride anything. It's crazy.
It rides good.
How big were the jumps last weekend? I think
It
21
was
foot.
21 foot, then 18 feet, and then 16 feet or something.
And those are small for the
That's
like,
yeah.
people were complaining.
Pretty.
Not
pretty
complaining,
tiny.
but
I mean, it was just like,
I like it better.
yeah.
I didn't mind
it.
it,
Shows
yeah.
what's real. You know, you can't always quadruple backflip every jump.
Right. And the ones that are too big that if you miss a little pump here or there, you're dead. That's not good either for anybody. But those were sick. And I think even there was like a hip, right? Didn't it kind of zigzag?
Yeah,
Oh,
a little bit of
hip.
left hip. Yeah.
Dude, that's what we need, man. That's what BMX needs to go back to. But
Next weekend.
next weekend, right hip? Ooh,
Sick.
top secret. So this is a
Top secret.
preview breakdown for if you're in Arizona. Where's it? Scottsdale, right?
Glendale.
Glendale, excuse me. Well, Scottsdale is fun.
One of the Dales.
I had a crazy night in Scottsdale. We'll talk about that. But anyway, so yeah, if you're gonna be out there, go and see these dudes. But anyway, God, I had so much more I wanted to talk to you. So anyway, give me the breakdown real quick. How'd you get started? How old were you when you first touched a bike? And I'm sure you were involved with this.
He was like 2.
2?
Yeah, he had a little bounce bike. He learned how to bunny hop. That was all on him. Didn't know coaching.
Wait, you did the 2-year-old bunny hop on the
Yeah.
Strider to your balls?
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
no.
No,
I
I
welded a little like standing platform.
Yeah.
And because like little kid stuff was still kind of new.
Right.
You know, we're talking 13 years ago.
Yep.
No, 14 years. I can't math.
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah.
And then heard news about the Colt 12-inch that was coming out, and I emailed Robbo like I was like a fiend, like I needed some drugs. Like, and he was probably like, "Who the hell? What's wrong with this guy?" And I'm like, "Bro, I need this. And then I think I got one of the first Colt 12-inches that were on the production line, besides like Max Vu's, like obviously.
Right.
He was,
And that was the full aluminum Colt.
yeah.
That's dope.
And that thing was a game changer. 'Cause
Yeah,
it
my
was-
son had one, and it was a game changer.
Yeah.
As soon as he got that aluminum whip, everything was different. So you were 2.
I
Did you ever race? Sorry.
Actually, yeah. I mean, I started off freestyle, but then I did a lot of racing. I would say.
Thank God, dude, because I suck at doing this. So. Oh yeah, that's my hat, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, hook me up. Look at my man. Come here. Come say what's up. Hey, say what's up to the camera. This is the homie, dude. He used to be
What's
a
up,
BMXer. Now he's a skater. Hey, he saw my bald head and he was like, I got to go get this guy's hat for him. But thank you, man. But so
he raced pretty heavily for one, not heavily, like consistently for 1 year.
how old?
5.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
Were you dominant? I picture you as being a pretty good racer.
I mean, the ones that we went to, we didn't like go to practices or anything. We just went, and he was jumping the jumps, and yeah.
Did he get to ride South Park? That wasn't his local, right?
No,
That's far,
we're
right?
on the other side of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever ridden South Park?
I never rode the racetrack, but I rode the skate park at South Park.
Oh, dude, you would love that. That's my favorite part.
He did a Gold Cup, so he has a Gold Cup trophy plate, national. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, because you're an athlete. I mean, I've followed you guys for some time now, ever since we met, and you're a multi-sport guy. Are you
Yeah.
still doing other sports?
Yeah, I'm still doing track. Track's a big one I do too.
Yeah, and did he play baseball? I think.
I played baseball too.
Yeah.
But then it was either track or baseball. I picked track.
So on your high school team, you're doing that?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. What events?
I do long jump, triple jump, 110 hurdles, and 100-meter sprint.
Sounds like his BMX career. Long jump, triple jump. No.
Yeah.
Sorta. Yeah.
Honestly, I think I seen him eat shit the other night, and I think that long jumping helped because
For
he
sure.
ran out of something that like most people would have probably lost.
What did he do when we first walked up to the park? I said, be careful for all these ledges. He goes and iced down the biggest probably ledge here.
Oh, and then
And
he
I would have
Yeah.
died. Yeah, I would have went to my face
missed the peg. Got
Missed-
the peg caught his leg.
Call my
and just
leg.
got out of it no problem, though. Little scratch, that's it.
Little
Yeah, I would have been
scratch.
dead. So, Dad, real quick, what was your BMX history? How old were you when you first saw a bike, and how did that start?
I rode bikes my whole life. You know, I kind of grew up in like a pretty townish place where you could ride your bike around the blocks and
Yeah.
stuff, and I really loved it. Maybe around 7th, 8th grade, I got a crew of friends. We all just learned everything.
Was it like dirt or street
No,
or
just like
everything?
streets, flyouts. Like I don't know if you know Jeff Zielinski.
Yes.
So Jeff Zielinski, George DeSantos, Sherbo, all those dudes, their area was like my town of Clifton had amazing spots. So when we were learning how to ride, we'd come across them and then just like watch them from afar, like weird ass kids.
Yeah, that's what
And
kids do. You see the lions in the wild, and then you're like, "That's what I want to do."
So then they would pack up their car and leave, and then we would try to learn how to double peg grind, but we had like screw on pegs, and they would just unscrew and like, like shitty 3/8 axles back in the day. Like my pegs were freaking 45 degrees.
How old
up.
are you?
Eighth, ninth grade.
No, I'm saying, how old are you now?
Oh, I'm 39.
Okay, so 39.
Am I 39?
So you had some of the mid '90s stuff going on, right? Like
I grew up in Clifton where Animal started, so it was like, amazing crew. Like all my best friends rode, and
well, you did good getting this guy in the scene, man. I mean, like there's different ways of dads with sports, and I, from the outside looking in, and from my experience with my kids, I feel like you guys got it figured out. So.
Yeah,
I know that there's probably some behind the scenes action, and there is with every dad and son combo or any parent, especially when you're about your age.
Yeah,
like there's a rift. It's just completely normal.
Yeah, some days I want to fight him, and then I realize he could probably take me. So.
Wait, do you guys wrestle and shit?
Yeah. Well, he tries to fight me when I'm like laying down to go to sleep because I wake up at 3:30 in the morning to go to work.
Yeah, that's another cool thing. So I follow you too, man. What the hell are you doing? You're hanging from skyscrapers in Manhattan and stuff?
I'm a union iron worker, so I work in like North Jersey, New York. Yeah,
you're always around, man. That's pretty.
There were some cool jobs I was on, but yeah, usually it's just.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Damn, I thought of something else I wanted to ask you, and I totally lost it. Are you guys going to Swamp Fest this year?
Hell yeah.
Let's go, dude. And let me ask you. So next weekend. You probably got a big year lined up, no?
No, not really, nah.
Well, hit this man up, X Games. I mean, like, I imagine that, the future's bright from what I've seen. So, just keep ripping, basically. Are you having fun on your bike?
Oh, yeah. Every time I ride, I'm learning everything new every time I ride. It's sick.
These guys, when I pulled up, they were dead asleep. I have video footage. I'm going to put in this video. They were dead asleep in the parking lot.
This is classic, bro. Jake and Jay. I love it, dude. You get these guys out to the desert. They're waiting for me for like 5 minutes. They must have had a rough little week, bro. See the reaction when they wake up. Dude, they're out, bro.
Oh.
What's up, my bad, dude? I had to do you like that, dude.
Within 5 to 7 minutes of waking up, Jake was ripping the combi bowl first lap, 5-foot airs. I was like, dude, I don't understand, bro. You're built different. But I know that there's something else I'm gonna figure out. We're gonna stop it here, and then if I figure out the other questions I wanted to ask.
The kid can skate and do it all, so I had to ask him about his time on the Woodward show.
I grew up like 2 hours away from Woodward, and it was just the owner wanted to do.
Was it Gary Ray still there?
No, not the owner. It was like the.
Oh yeah, the BMX or the director.
Like Chris.
Yeah, Chris Publi. Yeah, he wanted to do something like the skate show, but with BMX, and then he just picked out a certain crew, and then that's how it went on from there.
How many years were you on that?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
How many years had you been to camp before that happened?
Since I was like 9, right? 7. I went to.
You had your fourth birthday party for the winter getaway.
Yeah, I used to go to winter getaways, and then when I was old enough to go to camp, I went to camp.
So did you ride the old cage, the Dave Mira setup?
Oh yeah, I loved it so much. The wooden ramps.
I worked there in 2015, and I got scared to death because I was at the 6-pack up on top and the back. It was like
Yeah.
I was back there, and there was a swarm of bees, bro.
Oh yeah, there was always bees in the coping and stuff. Yeah, it was so sick. Yeah.
So you were on 2 seasons in the Camp Woodward, and they made it into like a contest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was pretty sick. I remember watching that. I wish they'd bring that back, but yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. So that was pretty cool. And then let me have one more question. You rode, what was your first big contest? Was it the Vans Open? Remember that it was like an Open Vans Pro Cup qualifier?
Yeah, no, we were there for that, but he
I
was really scared.
I was scared to drop in.
Really?
I didn't want to.
I tried to get him to rebel run it, and he wouldn't do it. He was so scared.
I feel like you would have killed it.
I'm like, dude, Crandall would love it, dude. He would absolutely love it if you dropped it right now. And he's like, I can't do it. He was terrified. But you know, he does what he wants to do.
So what was your first contest or jam or whatever?
I'm honestly, I'm not too
Last
sure.
weekend?
I mean,
Like your first legit one.
Hot Wheels Junior.
Oh yeah.
Hot Wheels Junior Games. Yeah.
I saw you guys out there.
The Junior Series.
Was
Yeah.
it Clayton out here for that?
That was the Hot Wheels. No, that was the Nitro Junior
Chino.
game. That was Chino. But they Hot Wheels had a whole series
Right.
Yeah.
before that.
Oh, okay.
Like Rye Airfield.
We did one here.
Woodward. No, here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did one here like
Yeah.
2 years ago.
No, that was the Nitro Supercharger probably then.
Oh, I thought it was
This
Hot Wheels.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
But no, that was cool. Those were cool contests, but they were like invite only. The one that I'm talking about was the invite only.
The two that I went to, those were the Nitro ones. Those weren't invite. And then the other ones, they had a Hot Wheels like series,
Right.
like Rye Airfield, Woodward, PA, Woodward West. I went to all those. Those were kind of what got me started
So
a
do
little
you
bit
enjoy
more.
the competition side of it more, or you just like
I mean, I like going to competitions to ride with everyone. I don't really see it as a competition.
that is key right there?
Yeah.
So I gotta say that is what it's all about, because when we were growing up, contests were fun. You know what I'm saying?
Chilling with the homies.
Yeah, and it was more like a jam atmosphere, and you would hang out with the homies, and yeah, you would go and compete, but you were just out there having fun.
Yeah.
And now it's like all Olympics or bust.
Everyone's training and whatever, all this.
And so it's affected the next generation, which is like right here. Because now, like, I'll be trying to do a contest and nobody wants to ride a contest. Because they're like, oh, it's lame.
They all want to place well. It's like if you place good, it's sick. If you don't, just go around, mess around later, forget about it.
You
Sick.
got the attitude, right, man. You go there and you hang out with the homies, have fun,
Oh, yeah.
ride and have fun, and then just let whatever happens happen.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad. All right, so I got a little. But you got anything else you want to say? Why don't you shout out your sponsors real quick?
Shout out Rickson Bikes. Shout out Riding Gear, Merit, and Meserol.
Hell yeah. And then real quick, let's just do the bike check while I got you too. So hopefully this thing's still filming. Oh, let's go. Meserol Bike Shop. Let's go. Dude. That's a real East Coast thing right here. All right, so we got the new Rickson frame. What size top tube are you running? What size top tube?
20 3/4.
Oh, 20 3/4. So not even 21. That's, well, how tall are you?
5'10".
Okay, that's
Yeah.
perfect. And then what, do we know the back end, Dad, or anything? It looks kind of like middle. Yeah.
The back end's short.
Okay, gotcha.
That's what it is. Yeah.
And then you got the Merit wheels completes, or did you build these?
Tie spokes, Merit wheels. Meserol built them up.
Meserol built them up. Shout out again, Meserol.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
the Big Apple. I love that. Is that the name of the frame?
That is the name of the frame.
What? Hey, I'm in there, dog. Hey, the Big Apple. I got to get me one. We got the Merit stem, Merit grips. Pretty much cut and dry, dude. It's a Merit, like you said, like Sunday and Odyssey, but let's go Merit and Rickson, dude. I love the whip, dude. Oh, look at the front. Look at the Big Apple.
Big Apple.
Let's go, man. Thanks again, dude.
Yeah, bro. Of course.
You're the best, bro. Good luck next weekend. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for tuning in. Go support, follow on Instagram at Jake Ruck. And shout out to his sponsors, Rickson
Second lap.
Bikes, Merit, Shadow Riding Gear, Meserol Bike Shop, and most importantly, his Pops, #1 supporter.
Tail whip.
Go help out the kids.
Just
The
a
next
tail whip.
generation is bright. And yeah, man, we'll see you next time.